Hi everybody, 11th of December, another day in my daily diaries of how I'm now coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. Today's been another good day because I've been busy. Last evening time, after I'd had my tea and got my shower and whatever I did, I was washing up. Of course, we had the radio on. Have you noticed I've turned the radio off now? Last couple of nights it's been on and you can hear it in the background. But there was a Luther Vandross Christmas song come on every year, every Christmas. A really nice song. Well, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Really had a proper meltdown while it were on. A proper meltdown. And I did the daft thing what you do when you're hearing records that make you sad. I turned it up and started singing to it, but proper meltdown. The tears were running down my face. Really, I couldn't understand it and all, but it's a song. It's a really nice song to listen to, obviously if you're not grieving, you know, so I had a good 10 minutes of, you know, just screaming and shouting at the wall, and I just got it out of my system. And then had a chilling night. Only had a little chat with Mr. Daniels again. In bed for about 11:15, I think, something like that, 11:15. And went off pretty quick. Woke up once or twice, but then at 3:30, I was wide awake. Real properly wide awake. I couldn't, no matter what I did, I turned over on my front, on my back, on my sides. So about 4:20, I got up, made myself a brew, and started doing some packing. I did all the cupboard where you have all your spices. You have a right load of junk in, so even though we've only been here 2 years, it's surprising, you know, the shite that was in there. So I've binned some of it and packed all the spices away and all the other stuff, what was in the cupboard, and even did the first aid boxes, because Angie was a bugger for having loads and loads of just in case stuff, you know, from plasters to eye patch and everything else in between, because you never know. Never known anybody to need an eye patch, but you know, Angie thought you never know, one day somebody might need an eye patch. So anyway, I've condensed three boxes down to one. Got rid of loads. I mean, some of it was outdated as well, so yeah, so I had a chuckle to myself on you know, while I was doing that. But during the night before, when I was having my brew, you know, when I got up at 3:30, I just went online, had a look at, you know, that Facebook group, that Parkinson's thing was, and it seems that some people, some, you know, newly diagnosed, they're thinking that once they get on the medication that it's okay, and I don't think they realise how important the exercise is, because I know Angie didn't, and that's why I think that's why she went downhill so fast, or one of the reasons. You know, you've got to do the exercise, and I've put a little post in there that I used to say medication, exercise and diet in that order. But I do really believe in the early stages it should be exercise, medication and diet in that order. Because without the exercise, you're just going to stiffen up, and you know, you don't have to do, you know, weight training and all that. Is, you know, you stand on one leg, keep your balance exercises, and lift your arms above your head and rotate your ankles, all that sort of stuff. But regular, keep it going. I used to get on Angie over it, but she would never take it on. She'd never take it on board. But as strong as she was, I think she hid from that. She hid from Parkinson's and was frightened of it. I really do believe, because you've heard some of the stories of, you know, what she was like. You know, strong as an ox, you know, as tough as old boots, and you know, wouldn't bat an eyelid about confronting anybody and anything. But not this Parkinson's. So anyways, I've said all that before, but yeah, so that's what I'm reading, and I'm hoping people can learn, you know, don't brush the exercise part off. You know, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. You know, if it brings on your stress and all that, and it's bastard disease. It really is. And well, anyway, so while I was having my brew and doing all that, I come across a thing about there's one of the actresses in Coronation Street, Catherine Tilsley, she's called. I think she's just come back in it. I think she's been missing for a while. I think she's now the new landlady of the Rover's Return. She actually comes from not far from where my mum lives right now. And she and a few others did a massive fundraising. They did a 50-kilometre walk back in, I think it's 2016 or 18 for Parkinson's, and I think there was 2 other charities. Now, and that's a really long walk, that. But I've not checked yet as to why, you know, why she got involved with the Parkinson's. So that's I might have a look at that tonight or tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to get up and get to the gym in the morning, and I've got a car full of stuff for the charity shop. So it's already in the car, so I'll go straight there from the gym, and then go straight into Cleveley's. And I'm going to have a day off packing tomorrow. I'll meet Angie's sister Marilyn and her fella Ches. You know, we'll sit in that Juice Wave cafe and have a coffee and a chinwag. Then I'll have a chill evening. And then Saturday I'm going to attack the garden, get the pots done and get my garden organised, and then there ain't much left to do. Because again, like during the night I've done up most of the cupboards, and then this afternoon I've done the rest of the cupboards. I've just left 1 plate and 1 cup, and you know, just in the cupboards, everything else is now packed. So really I brought stuff down out the loft. There's just some big boxes in the loft that I'm just waiting for grandson to come over. He said he'll come over and help me get them down, but they're just boxed anyway, so they don't need boxing, they just need bringing down. So I'm well ahead of schedule. Sunday then I'm going over to Angie's garden, because I spoke to the cemetery people, so hopefully it'll have been topped up by the time Sunday comes, so it'll look better. I'll still take my spade over just to do any work, and I'll get a couple of nice plants, and then I can put, if it's not raining hopefully, I'll put that laminated photo up of her as well. And granddaughter's coming over, she's gonna meet me over there on Sunday. Yeah, so then all of a sudden it'll be Monday, so I'll only have like 4 days then to get everything else packed and done. You know, I'll probably leave my computer and stuff till the Thursday, you know, so yeah. So I'm ahead of the game, and I've had a good day again because I've been busy. My calendars came, box full of calendars, so they arrived quickly. I've checked them well. They're all wrapped up, so I can't go in them. You know, I'm pleased with mine. I'm pleased with mine. It's some good photos on it. So yeah, in fact, yeah, 1 minute. I'll show you some of them. I've got it here. I'll just show you a couple. Let me just. There's 1 month, Luke. That's from years ago. At Blackpool, actually. Meet some grandkids, and then there's that one. I love that photo. That was on the train up the Great Orme at Llandudno. Look at her face. Really windy and all that day. So yeah, some good photos. Just nice, you know, that's the big family one. on a big family meal. Yeah, that's our gang tattoo. That little Chinese symbol that means family. Yeah, each month. So yeah. So yeah, it's good. It's instead I do them every year. Let me turn this back a minute. Yeah, I do them every year for the family. So you know, each family gets the photos of their own, you know, their own self, and on their own kids, like the great grandkids, and like Wayne, our lad, he gets one of his grandkids. You know, so obviously I'll put a few with his mum on as well. You know, so yeah. So like I said, I'm looking forward to have a day off tomorrow from packing because I'm ahead of schedule. So yeah. I'll do another one tomorrow. Oh, just a quick story for tonight. Years ago, when the eye lasering first come out, when you get your eyes lasered, and you're supposed to, you can see better. I'm going back. Well, I can't remember what 20, 25 years ago. It must be even probably longer than that. And Angie jumps in. Do you think, because she started to wear her glasses? Angie jumped in. Do you think I might go on? So I inquired about it. It's an absolute fortune back then. It was about 16 grand, something like that. Anyway, so she booked in this place in the middle of Manchester somewhere. So I goes and drops in and out for the day. So I drops off in the morning. I just stayed in town all day. Phone went back about 4ish, something like that. I come to pick up my wife Angela. Oh, just a minute, right? Just a minute. So she goes through. She comes back out. She goes, won't be a minute. Anyway, so this nurse opens the door and Angie comes walking through. She's got a pair of glasses on, but just plain glass, just to keep the lights from hurting her new eyes. This nurse comes through and said, "Hey Angela, your husband's here." And as quick as a flash, she looked at me. She looked back at the nurse and said, "No, that's not my husband. My husband's a lot younger than him." Quick as a flash. Because obviously she's now got a real proper good eyesight now. Cheeky bastard. But it made us all chuckle. Even the nurses and everybody in the waiting room. Yeah, straight in like that. No, that's my husband. My husband's a lot younger than him. Oh, you're a star woman. Right, so I'm going to get off and I'll do another one tomorrow. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.